I want to play more of this game. I had dreams about it, and I found out, at the start of this, I said I didn't know too much about this game. A lot of that also includes, I actually had no idea this game is in early access. I was just assuming it wasn't. Okay, let's see, so what do we got? Do we got a big one? That's a new ship type we haven't seen before. All the rest seem like things I've seen before, so let's go for this one. Let's hope it doesn't crash on us this time around. Let's see. False advertising. Okay, salvage electrical, mechanical, nanocarbon, metal, class 1 reactor, power cell, and some other stuff. Cool. Let's take a look. Is there anything that I can specifically rip off here? I'm seeing some support struts that we can potentially start chopping into. Ah, there it is. Oh. We're gonna have to remove that from the inside. Okay. Well, guess we'll figure some of this out. I bet if we can take these sides off, that gets me a lot of options. Maybe. I don't know. Time limit is spooky. Alright, so almost all of this goes to the processor, yeah? Yeah. Looks like it. How connected is this stuff? Not very. Nope, didn't get it. Let this thing cool down for a smidge. Yeah, I'm trying to decide... Oh, did it? Okay, I did get it. I'm trying to decide how much of this is actually connected. It looks like it's loose.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Okay, so it turns out I didn't need to do any of that. Well, it's okay. Structure, titanium. Yeah, it turns out my grav gun is more than sufficient for all those parts. So that was a waste of 2 tethers. It's fine. You know what? Let's take a look at this. Where's the airlock? Airlock looks like it's on the other side. Alright, let's maybe get in the airlock and rip this apart from the inside, at least partly. It's gonna take a little while before I can get this thing properly ripped apart. Or, no. It's gonna take a little while before I figure out exactly the best way to cut this thing. I don't know about you guys, but when Shell and I are cooking, I'm the one that handles dealing with the meat, I guess. Okay, so we got the cockpit there. This door is closed on me. Can I pop it open? Alright, we're good. Alright, what are you? Data drive. Okay, corrupted data sent to the hab. Got it. First and foremost, I should probably also depressurize this thing before I blow myself up. Also, thank you, Alexa, for the raid. How was Monster Train? And I guess I was watching you play a decent amount of Gunfire Reborn. I like that game, but gosh, the jumping in it makes me want to die, so I just don't play it anymore. Like, give me a good first-person shooter roguelike with a lot of bonus jumps and verticality, Tower of Guns or Mother Gunship style, and then I'm there. But if I don't have that, it just feels wrong. Okay, so this is going to the processor. If I can get it accordingly. If you guys haven't heard of this game, this is Hardspace Shipbreaker, which, easiest way I can describe it, is Viscera cleanup detail. But as a ship deconstruction kind of game. It's super cool and fairly unique. You spend a lot of time just ripping ships to bits and selling the resources therein. And I'm trying to figure out the exact proper ways to tear this thing apart better. Activate emergency thruster override. Manually extract the thruster without a utility key. Warning, may cause rupture in fuel line. Okay, so we gotta find a key. Let's see if I can extract this, though. That's way in my way. Whoever put the freaking coolant canister right in the middle of this ship deserves to be fired. I mean, I guess it's good use of space if you're not really using that area, but still. It's terrible. Let's see. And yeah, this game is also set in the same universe as the Homeworld RTS, which is really neat. Like, as far as tie-ins go, that's pretty cool. I would love to see with a future update they actually expand this game a little bit. So you can specifically start getting some ships that are being damaged in the war. I realize the war doesn't actually happen until after the fact, but like, whatever. Okay. So that should be sufficient metal. Let's pull this one off? No.
Processing valuable object.
Alright, so we still gotta find a lot of nanocarbon. This whole thing is nanocarbons, so I guess we're good. I just have to figure out why you are not loose. It should be loose. Yeah, it is loose. Okay, I just couldn't pull it out for some reason. Which was confusing. And I love tie-in games like this, where it's just like this completely separate game. Like, I would actually say this is almost a good example of a,
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
How would I put it? Oh, cargo hatch is loose. I didn't even realize. Let's pull it clear a bit. What I want to do is fire it down there without hitting the rest of the ship. Because I don't actually want to break anything. There we go. Like, as weird as this sound, as weird of a take as this might be, I'd actually argue that this is almost like the equivalent of Pokemon Snap, but for an RTS. Look, I've got Pokemon Snap on the brain right now, and that is fine. So we actually want to pop the back off, if we can. I haven't found a utility key, which is a little bit of a concern. Alright. Pull you out. Yeah, this is supposed to have a lot of nanocarbon in it. Hopefully we have enough time to get in this one. Luckily, it seems to have a very similar structure to all of the other ships, so I'm not too far off. Oh, yeah, the reason why we just need a shit ton. Okay.
Your oxygen reserves are low. Note that excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to
We'll
LYNX
be okay.
equipment.
Is the back loose? I wish I could tell you. It doesn't seem like it. Alright, let's just go grab some oxygen real quick. I'm not sure if that was worth it. It was probably worth it. Using the grappling tether to speed around is actually pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna stick my head here, grab some oxygen. I'm gonna buy a couple of those. Alright, and that should give me more than enough time for the rest of the day. Yep, we're good. Okay. So why are you not loose yet? Because my biggest problem is I want to get to the thruster. Because it's in there somewhere. A lot more space. I'm in it. I guess easiest option. No, that ain't gonna work. Oh, that ain't working. Because I don't see any cut points. Which means whatever's holding this thing together is a little bit more than glue. Okay. I guess I'll grab some fuel. Not that we have ever needed fuel.
Secured. Credits deposited.
Okay. So we need mechanical, electrical, power cell. I'm not entirely sure what mechanical and electrical items are.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Okay, so that ain't it. Maybe mechanical and electrical would include the door panels. See if the door console works.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Yes, okay. So that does count. Right.
Salvage secured.
Cutter, there's 5 minutes remaining in this shift. Get in while the getting's good. We wrap.
Okay, fire that off. So got a lot of panels. God damn it. It did that thing again where, like, my grappling hook just totally loses access and then I tether it by accident. Alright.
Salvage
Let's
secured. Account credit applied.
Anything good there? No. I'm still not seeing the easy means of getting the butt off here. I could do my thing again where I just rip a hole in the side and start cutting. That's probably my best bet. At least until we find the proper weak point. Let's see, lights also count as electrical. Huh. Giving these Peasley little lights? Because if so, that's hilarious. I don't think those do it, at the very least. Okay. That's how I flip it. Alright. I hate the fact that I have to do this again. Maybe I should have gone in through the thruster. We just saw the thing about the
Deposit accepted.
rupturing the engine. You know what? I don't see a key, so I guess I'm gonna do that anyway. Let's rip the butt off this. We got 3 minutes left. There's no way we're gonna run it. Oh. There's no way we're gonna be able to get this done in time. At least not this mission around. Got it.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Alright. Hopefully that works. Pretty sure that doesn't loosen it, though. I'm still looking for something that specifically, lets this whole thing go. Alright. Well, when in doubt, let's see, what are you? A flush switch? Okay. Fire it down, cool.
Salvage secured. Credits
That counts
deposited.
as either? No, it did not. Well... let's see. Question. If I do that, cut both of those? I should probably start doing that a little bit more often. Seems like it's worth it. Well, here's the power cell. We can at least pull that in. Alright. Oh, that counts as an electrical. Hey! Still haven't found enough mechanical parts.
Down to the wire. Let's put a bow on this shift.
You know what, actually? Let's pop some of these sides off. If I can. Because, yeah, it's just going to fade out on me, so I don't really have to worry too much. Really? It's still connected somewhere. Well, one way or another. Let's at least send that out. Did that count? No, that is not a mechanical. Alright, we'll just wait. We'll come back, finish this up tomorrow, and everything will be good. Alright, well, I already made a cool mill. I destroyed one light, lost nothing else. Everything is good. We still have to finish the work order, but that's fine. I should probably also look at my requirements to get up to rank 6. Let's see, cert to get to rank 6. So I gotta get another class 1 objective, or class 1 reactor, 8 more objectives, and another thruster. Plus, gosh, another 10 mil credits. That's gonna take a while. I don't want to take a look. Thrusters. Increase my top speed. Or is that is my normal top speed. This would be braking. That would increase my top speed. It's okay. We don't really need the fuel capacity. And purchase my thrusters. Boy, howdy. Let's see, we don't really need the rest of this stuff. They're giving us a lot of upgrades. I hope they give us more interesting upgrades than these. A lot of these are just like increased top speed, increased braking, increased fuel capacity. Some extra durability would be nice, but I'd like to see more interesting and unique features as we go through early access. Okay. Do you want range? No, I should probably... 1, I should probably repair my grapple. 2, cutter's probably fine. Do you want to go for range? Range, heat capacity, overheat. It's okay. Otherwise I could save up for the charge push unlock. My only fear is I'm going to blast myself into oblivion with that. Let's boost our heat capacity, maybe? By 10? Or... Wait, cutter level 2 can cut hull, nanocarbon. Which cutter are we talking? Are we talking split saw? Okay, we'll go for split saw for the time being. Because if it can cut through hull, that actually would give us a lot of options. Oh, the cutter level, the 9 upgrade. Wait, hold up. This one? Oh, increased cut grade. Oh, yeah, but I gotta be rank 9 to get into that one. I mean, that's good, but that's a little further off than I thought it was going to be. Anyway, let's finish this one. Okay, so we still haven't figured out what takes the butt off this thing. Yo, I'm gonna try and go a little faster on my rankings. Sad thing is, that does mean we might want to go for the cheaper, easier ships instead. Which, like, is a bit of a tragedy. Because I like working on the bigger ones, but they're not worth it. They take longer to get through, and the rewards are decent, but limited. Okay. Oh. I missed this. Maybe that's what's holding the butt on. Definitely what's holding the top on. Okay. There you go.
Object accepted for processing.
Okay.
Credits deposited.
I had a panic moment where I suddenly was like, wait a second. Was that actually... Whoops. Nope. I keep doing this to myself. Okay. So, I guess let's go back to the original project of trying to rip all this stuff off. Okay. Now the sad thing is, flush switch goes to the barge, pipe junction goes to the rest. I don't know if the flush switch is worth a dang. Nope, that was mechanical. Hey. Probably wasn't worth it.
Valuable object processed.
Worth my time?
Deposited.
There we go. These have to be getting... Yeah, some of this stuff is 100% loose. Oh, we just have to take off the bottom section, and I think we're good. Oh! The weight gauge on your HUD tells you the total weight of the pieces connected. That might actually tell you if it's disconnected or not. Ooh. That's a good point. Okay. Are these good? All good? I think this whole thing goes to the processor anyway. Yeah? Looks like it. So none of those are disconnected, but these are. And I have enough force that I can actually start pulling these out. It's probably not worth it without a tether. But now I know.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Okay, that's the last of our objectives. We have enough tethers that we're good. And yeah, next time I don't need to disconnect this thing at all. It's cool looking, but also a bit of a pointless waste of time. All right, let's see if that gets me anything fancy. Well, first and foremost, oh gosh, hi? Oh, here they are. Okay, I was wondering about this. It's like, where are the cut points for these thrusters? That ain't it. That still ain't it. Or am I actually hitting the right thing? No, I am hitting the right thing. Yeah, so we now have the nacelles free. Hopefully these ones are worth a little bit more to make up for the fact that they're a little harder to get access to. Okay.
Salvage
So that's still part of the
Credits
same ship.
deposited.
This is not, however. Buy that there. Goodbye thing. Hello. Let's see, what are these? Oh, that's just structure. They look like somewhat meaningless. Right, I should probably turn on my flashlight. I don't think there's much of a reason not to. Okay, so you are not disconnected. And it might not, like, we might have to rip through the titanium structure to get in there. So did we find a good entry point? Or am I always going to have to rip these parts off this way? Let's keep just poking at the point, seeing as we got 9 minutes to do whatever the heck I want. That's a very good time for me to just determine. Huh. Okay, I can get rid of those structural beams. I will keep that in mind. So you take off the cockpit to get into the sides. Does this take the cockpit off? It does. I think? Yes. It does slightly. It's still connected, though. Damn it. I did it again. And the problem is the cockpit is connected there? Okay. So it's 7K total. That's still a little heavy, though.
Warning, oxygen reserves are low.
Yeah, so I'm not really sure if this whole take off the cockpit thing really is going to make that much of a difference. Maybe if I had the charge pushed, but even then, 7,000 is a little tough. Like, I'm sure there's I'm sure there's an easy way.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Let's see. Tether to yoink it forward, then disconnect it? Yeah, we can try that. I don't think my tethers are strong enough. Like, I pulled it out a smidge. Maybe I could have been better with that one. Well, let's keep sciencing this. I guess. This is... I guess my trepidation here largely stems from the fact that some of the other smaller ships are so much easier to rip to pieces. Like, I can dissect a small ship and more or less get it ready for processing immediately. Easily within, like, 5 minutes, give or take. Okay, now I think this whole thing heads for the processor. Yeah? Cool. So we'll just send it along. And yeah, turns out this stuff does not need to be disconnected either. Wasn't worth it.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Heck is the rest of the ship. This thing didn't have any antenna. Or I lost them. Both are very possible.
Salvage secured. Account credit
Okay.
applied.
Are there any easy means of getting access to this? I guess realistically, if I rip out the chairs, I think the rest of this can probably just get sent...
Salvage
Whoops.
deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Can just get sent along to the processor. No problem. The interior stuff definitely goes to the furnace. Definitely should not have shotgunned that, though. Well, while we're here.
Got about 5 minutes left in this shift, Cutter.
Come
Don't
on.
bite off more than you can chew. Weaver out.
Salvage
ain't biting
secured.
biscuits.
Credits deposited.
Whoa. Didn't realize that was an attachment point. Alright, cool. Bye.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Take a look at the rest of this. So, a lot of the interior bits absolutely just go to the furnace. Oh, this is scrap. I broke it. Yeah, I think the rest of this just goes to the processor, yeah? Cool. Let's just do that. Bit of waste, but I want to get access to the rest of this before we run out of time. Yeah, because I could take the time and, like, perfectly waste nothing. But that sucks, and I don't want to do it. Tether gave up the ghost. Let's see. If I do that, hopefully this thing will bonk it into it and send it
Processing
along.
Valuable object. Credits awarded.
Okay. Because yeah, I wanted to get down here. We still haven't got one of the two nacelles, and I really want to remove that if I can. Okay, then I've still got 3 tethers left. There we go. Might be wasteful. So yeah, we still never really managed to remove the butt, did we?
Account credit applied.
Under fiddle. Come on, slide out. Slide out. Alright, we're good. Alright, to the barge with you.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Yeah, so I think that's firmly connected via proper structural connections. Let's see. There we go. I can probably send that one along without tethers. Cool. What about you? Oh, this butt is free. Freer than I thought it was going to be, at least. I'm just going to send all that along. There's like a little bit that's going to get lost, but it'll be all good. Don't crap out on me.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Did it? Alright, it's good. So this leaves us with not a whole heck of a lot. It's 7,000 pounds of kind of bullshit.
Time is winding down.
I guess not pounds, kilograms, whatever.
Let's finish strong.
Do you believe I actually get people that are mad at me when I say that I use imperial measurements?
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Like it's offensive to everybody or something. Let's see. So I don't think there's any panels or anything that I can remove here. Yeah, separating the airlock out from the rest of this would be a nice change. Well, I got some time. Let's just see if I can remove some of these superstructure beams. Like, what happens if I just do this? Does that disconnect it?
Oxygen reserves are critical.
No, that doesn't get rid of it. What about this? Oh, well, I'm out of time. Okay, so yeah, it's probably better that I stick to smaller ships that I can rip apart better. I don't think I will, because I don't actually care, but as far as profit goes, it's better to go fast and running low in tethers. Let's see. Repair the cutter. I think everything else is good. The rest of this. System scan might be worth saving up for. Now that I'm looking at it. Let's get the top speed upgrade. That might actually help us.